It's yet another hard day to be a Manchester United fan. Yet another loss for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim's team. We lost Manchester United 0, Newcastle 2. In this video, we are going to talk about what went wrong. We were optimistic before the match, but it's yet another loss. It's a difficult time to be a Manchester United fan. But one thing you must understand, every day draws us closer to success. I'm an optimistic person. So I'm not going to bash on the players and tell you how terrible they are in this video. First of all, let's talk about the 4 losses. Before the 4 losses, we can both agree that during the Manchester City match, during the Tottenham match, and even the Arsenal game, we lost 2 of those games and won just 1. I'm just mentioning. We could both say and agree that we saw improvements in the side. We saw how the team played. We saw the 3-4-3 and the things we are supposed to expect and the positives from playing 3-4-3. Fast forward to today, we have 4 consecutive losses. We have lost to Tottenham, we have lost to Bournemouth, we have lost to Wolves, and today we lost to Newcastle. The first 30 minutes of the game was very shocking. It was a shocking performance. Shocking, not that we have not seen these particular players play this terrible before, not that. It was shocking because we are seeing them being demoralized. We have been seeing from match to match that with each loss that has been happening, and I also have to add, the manager mentioned there have not been time to train, and it is evident. We can see the players, they are returning to the, when hard times come in life, people return to the status quo, where the beginning, and these players, they are returning to the habits that they are used to. It is a human thing, and it is not something that you change with criticism. That is not it. It is something you change with support. Because, like the master manager also mentioned, we all do not know which way is going to work in the future. But when you believe the plan and you give 100 to the plan, that is the only way any plan in this world works. Currently, our plan is 3-4-3. And we know very well why we're having these issues. They are not training, and not just that. The players, they are not used to this formation, and not just that. We don't have the capacity of players to play this formation. And also, like the manager said, we are not going to give excuses. So let's dive into the lineup that actually started the match. For the prediction for the lineup, we got it about we got 8/11, which was quite good. We didn't know we were going to do that good. It was quite surprising to see Eriksen start. I was actually expecting to see Kobe Mino start the game, like he was on my predicted 11, but it was Eriksen that started. That was, when I saw that, it was already alarm bells for trouble, because we very well know how physical Newcastle is, and we saw her dominating the world for the first 30 minutes of the game. We are very lucky to lose 2-0, I must tell you, because they had so much opportunities. It could easily be a 5-0 match. I am sad. It's a hard wash and it pains me, but I think we are closer to success than people even imagine, or than it may seem like. Recency bias makes people, when something is very painful, it is hard to see how the bright future in the thing. But I'm telling you, we are closer than we have ever been to success. So this is the lineup that started the match. Delete Maguire and Martinez, they were the center backs. And let me speak about Martinez. I think I have to say this. I love Martinez, and he's our left-footed center back. But I think for this formation, at some point we're going to have to buy a taller, a different center back that plays that position. It wasn't one of Martinez's best games, and he has been having terrible games for a while now. I think that has to be addressed at some point if it continues. But for now, the defense is the least of our worries. The midfield, Casemiro and Eriksen started the center. If I have to speak about Casemiro, it's going to sound as if maybe I do not like the guy. But very well, he cannot play for Manchester United. And I think the manager leaving him, benching him for most of this match has been the right call. But on this match, there was no option. Or there was not an option, because the fact is Ugarte and Bruno were suspended for the match. But I expected to see Casemiro, but I expected him to at least do better than he did. It was very poor. The whole team was very poor. And the honorable mention about this match was Zexi being taken off at, I think, after 30 minutes or so. We could see how he felt, and imagine being taken off. As a footballer, I have played the game before and been removed on the first half of the match. It is a terrible feeling, but it's still one of those feelings that helps you to self-reflect and ask yourself, what am I not doing right? So I think for Zexi, when he went back into the dressing room, he might have even cried. But the thing is, it is going to make him better. The manager explained that he needed an extra body in the midfield, which he brought Mino in for him. I don't think the manager does not like him. It's not a personal attack to his person. It's just down to tactics. The manager needed to do something because they wanted to kill us in that first 30 minutes of the game. The thing is, if Mino has started, would the game has ended any differently? No, I don't think so. This is the current squad we have, and for people that are criticizing the manager for not putting Rashford, for not putting Garnacho, I would say you are trying to make the manager do what you want. You are not trying to understand what the manager wants to do. If you take it from a place of wanting to understand the manager, then you understand that Garnacho has no place in this team. Because if Garnacho was to be in a position, it would be in the Zexi position. And I will ask you, will Garnacho do any better? The answer is no. So let's just forget that. Ahmad had, I think, one of his poorest game for Manchester United today. I can't even remember, apart from the header from Maguire that hit the post, I can't remember us creating any opportunities. It was that bad. It was like we are in a slum and we keep on going down. 4 consecutive losses, and mind you, we have matches against Liverpool and Arsenal in the FA Cup coming up. So what is going to happen next? Because now they are taking 4 consecutive losses. We are going to Liverpool next, which is by far the best team currently in the league. Attacking options unlimited. How are we going to fare? For now, I know it's hard to see the positive, but trust me, trust you, this team is going to get better. There might not be these players, but Manchester United is going to get better. And after the match in the press conference, the manager was asked about whether he's going to change his plan. He said that this is the only idea he has. I like when he said that, because the press keep on handing him about they want him to change to 4-3-3. My dear, this man was signed playing this formation that he's playing now. So it would be stupid to drop the reason why you were signed and start doing something else. So for me, stick to what you know and do it to the end. He asked them in the press conference, should I go do something that I don't know just because? How am I sure that is going to be the way? Because everybody is always jumping to let's just go to something else because you feel is the different thing. Is the different way would probably work, but you don't know whether it will work. You don't know because it has not yet happened. But either ways, the manager is the one with the responsibility, and they are still going to criticize him whichever way he goes. He has my full support. I think he should continue playing the way he is playing. Come January, key signings in key areas, and let's see what will happen. But everybody has to take responsibility. Our players most definitely have to take responsibility, because they are simply not doing the basic good enough. Decision making time and time again has been the problem for Manchester United. Doing the little things, trapping of the ball, the weight of pass have been the problem for quite a while now, and the only way to change that is training. But with matches, 3 matches every week, there's no time to train. Plus, you have to understand these coaches are also trying to maintain the injury and the workload of the players. So saying put this guy, you are not the one watching them in training. So your opinion, you can say it because it's your opinion, but the manager doesn't have to do your opinion because you do not have all the information that he has to make the decision. For me, I'm 100% supporting Ruben Amorim. Do we need players to be changed? Yes, we do. Do we need the formation to be changed? No, we do not. I very well see the positives from this formation, and once the players buy in completely, and it is hard for people to buy in when you're losing. It's almost like telling a business, telling somebody, an investor, to invest in your business when the business is going through a tough time. It has to take somebody with an extra sight, with vision. Not this eye vision, like from the mind, to understand that this has the potential to grow. For me, I see the potential. If you don't see the potential, then maybe you are not trying to understand. Maybe you are trying to tell the manager what to do. I think Ruben Amorim will get it right, but it's going to take time. It's going to take transfer windows to get people in. Like I said, the positions coming in are not friendly, but we are going to have to start picking up wins no matter how it takes. Coming up next is Liverpool. I know, toughest team in the league, but I still believe in Manchester United, even though it doesn't sound logical at this point because how bad these guys can play. But we did see the progress in Man City. We did see the progress at Arsenal. We did see the progress at Tottenham. The progress will come. Now it's fluctuating, but he will steady the ship. It's only a matter of time. The one thing more people mostly talk about the 3-4-3 formation about is we playing 5 defenders. If you really watch the games, you understand that is not the intention. It is only down to the players we have. That's why we are playing 5 defenders. Normally, with the way the guy wants you to play, it is actually 4 defenders, with the wing back, one of them being an attacker. It's just like when City play 4 at the back, we see it on the formation sheet, the match starts and it's actually 3 at the back. You have to learn to watch football differently. It's not, you don't watch football with your ears. You don't watch football on Twitter. You watch the actual game. When you watch it, you will see the movement. If you really want to learn, you would see it happening there. Well, it was an embarrassing performance. It was not shocking because we know the players. We know they don't have the personality, But we are still Manchester United. We will support them. Who are we? Manchester United. We will support them with our full backing until they stop being Manchester United players. The last thing I have to mention before the end of this video is the Rashford situation. Rashford was on the bench today and a lot of people are clamoring for him coming. He could have come into the match because we needed pace in the transition and all that. Shut up. Please shut up. Bringing in Rashford at this point in time is saying the manager has given up. Rashford is part of the problem. I said it. Rashford is part of the problem. Rashford is not the solution. If you really want permanent success or you want to grow in life, you have to understand that sometimes you have to dig in deep and you have to work. Even though you can see the progress is going to come. And Gen Z and the instantaneous generation we have, people just want to succeed the next day. Sorry, it doesn't happen that way. I support Manchester United fully. I support Ruben Amorim fully. This is a project that is a 2 years project. Ineos came in about 2 years ago. That's when the project actually started. So now we are moving. Now let's see what will happen next. You let me know on the comment section who was your best player for Manchester United today. Well, for me, I don't think I even have one. It was a bad day for each and every one of them for me. Thank you guys for watching as always. I wish you a very, very happy new year in advance. I'll see you next year. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. I can't tell you enough. Thank you. Wakobiro. We're going to be very, very big soon, trust me. And you know why it's going to happen. It's because of you. If you not come, we're not going to move. Thank you always for showing up and liking the videos, and don't forget to like this one. Tell people about the channel, because we will blow. Now me and you blow. And see you in the next video. Happy New Year in advance. Cheers.